Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless collective channeled deep program message from the Download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website located in the title of this live, raw, real, unedited, uncut, unscripted, sugar-free, deprogrammed live broadcast. Because the only thing I'm sugarcoating around here is these nails. You can come see us today at the studio, get your nails done, and support our mother-daughter business. Okay. But, yeah. Bring your intuition to the party. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions for the choices that you make. Let's see what's coming out in your energy today. We've pulled your Alpha and Omega messages. We pull them first and read them last. We're going to get a general overall what's happening in the situation, overarching description of the message today for the download. What's really going on? What's really going on? Let's find out. What's the message going to say for us today? All right. And there's our one card. It's the King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine energy talks about clarity, clear seeing, clear speaking, communications that are effective, okay? Speaking your mind in the most effective way to communicate your ideas so that others can easily accept it, grasp it, understand it, okay? Sharing what you know. If you are a person who does recordings or writing a book or podcasts or anything like that, if you're doing like radio communication, that's ideal for you today. So we have some words that come out. This one is facing me. It's embracing. So we'll take that first. Embracing is our first word out. What else do we have here? Opportunity. Opportunity. We also have power. Okay. And there's a fourth. And it says new moon. Okay, so it's like this is growing. Let me see, when is the next new moon? Let me just, new moon. Hold on. New moon. October 2023. Says it's on October 14th. Is it new moon at 10:55 a.m. It's not telling me if that's Pacific Standard Time or what. But October 14th is the new moon, so this could have something to do with getting ourselves ready for this new moon energy, okay? But the new moon is like you plant the seeds for the new beginning, okay? Embracing this opportunity for power. If you want to see your power grow, how so? How do you want to see your power grow? Let's get a spell from the Practical Witches spell deck as sort of an oracle message for today as well. Let's see, what's the energy here? What's the energy? Embracing this opportunity, clarity. So this looks like, because of that King of Swords that we have there, embracing the opportunity for power. This is almost like you're going to be speaking about your power. You're going to be communicating to others, to the world, I heard, even possibly even the world for some of you, about where is this opportunity for power, or about what this opportunity for power is, okay? New moon energy, and I'm getting Libra. Yeah, it's Libra season. And then, Libra energy, real strong. This is an opportunity to really take our stand in a position of power and accept the opportunities that are presenting ourselves right here. And I'm hearing coming out of the shell. I heard coming out of your shell. So in this energy, where is it that you have room to come out of your shell? So let's see what can we see about this energy for today's download from the Practical Witches spell deck, please and thank you. Purification ritual comes out with the travel talismans. Purification ritual and travel talisman. So when you're getting ready to move, you always go through everything you own and decide what needs to go and what needs to say and what has a home with you in your new place that you're going to be in, right? So you clean it up and then you pack your stuff and you go. So this energy is saying, listen, it's time to get ready. Get ready for this new energy. Anything that's related to the old energy, you want to go ahead and release that. Let it go. Let it flow at this time. All right. I have the African Goddess Rising Oracle. I see us pulling a 7-card spread. And then I also have the Everyday Tarot and the Black and White Oracle. Let's see what's the message today for the love and peace and happiness. Try it. I see Golden Amazon, our first commenter for the live session. Tribe in the house. So thankful and grateful for you, for all you do. Each and every one of you. Yeah, remember, this is a timeless message. So even though I'm talking about specific dates, it could relate to you in a larger way that's unrelated to dates, because everything recorded on this channel is timeless, so that when you find it and you've aligned with it, there is something in it for you. And some of you are going to feel like I'm telling your whole life story. Some of you are going to feel like I'm giving an overview about an experience you've already gone through. Some of you will be right in the thick of it. Some of you won't even know that it's coming, but it's going to resonate with you in some sort of way that's going to make you finish watching the video. If you get to the end of the video, do me a favor and put in the hashtag I am a finisher. Okay, that also does boost the algorithm and spread the messages more when you finish watching the entire video. So thank you for that. What else did you want to say? Tell the DJ, bring it back. Okay, in your past, level up. In your past, level up. Level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. Okay, Sierra, I can't do it like you, but baby, it was a level up energy with Queen Ya'a Asante Wa'a. Okay. Level up energy. You pass through specific, I'm hearing challenges, but it's being given to me like a rite of passage. You did everything to meet the rite of passage. Oya, the storms, okay, is in the current energy. Oh, no, they said that goes with the past. Okay, I wasn't expecting 2 cards for the past position. You leveled up through the storms that you've been through. Thank you. You've leveled up through the storms that you've been through. Okay, so now your energy, the wounded healer segment, you have become the wounded healer, which means you know what it's like to be in pain, and you know what it's like to keep on moving anyways. That's what those storms in life taught you. And the healer can then go out and provide the healing services for others as well. Let me see what's your hidden blessing in this. Ngame, with desire. There's more. You had so much, but you are ready for more. You want more. Desire is healthy. Desire is fine. There's nothing wrong with desire. Even though you've been through some challenges and some difficulties, some storms in life, even though you're the wounded healer, even in that, there's still some unfulfilled desire, but keep that desire. I heard, and keep it pure. Keep it pure. Okay, the challenge. What is the challenge here, please, and thank you. What's the challenge? The challenge in this energy, please. Thank you. The challenge in this energy is harvest. Biwo Nimba, harvest. The challenge for you is that you got to keep up your energy towards your harvest and know that it's coming, even though you're not in charge of the seasons. You're not in charge of the growth of what you are harvesting. There's this idea of surrender to allow the harvest to come in. All right. Who or what is in your environment? Let's see. Who or what is in your environment at this time? Wow. And we have it flipped itself upside down. It's Mbuya Nahanda with radical rebirth. It's upside down. There is a pending rebirth. So as you've leveled up through life's storms, you become the wounded healer. But as much as I'd like to tell you that in an instant, everything is going to be in your new experience, aligned with your new energy, spiritually, that is so. But this physical world seems to take a little bit of time. Like, is it taking a whole moon cycle, right? I'm getting that. So let's see what's the guidance for you. The guidance for you also in reverse. Okay, I heard trust in the alchemy that you have done. We have Queen Nefertiti. It's coming out in reverse. And her keyword is alchemy. So what it showed me immediately was you have to trust in the alchemy that you have done. You have to trust and allow that your magic works. If you don't believe in your magic, then how can you really think it's going to come true and work? If you don't believe in the changes you've made, if you don't believe in your ability to heal, then it will not come through as it should and could. Okay. And the way they're giving it to me is like, I have these light bulbs, right? And they're smart lamps. So I can sit here on my phone, get on my app, and I can take this light bulb. Right now it's at 28%, and I can turn it all the way up, or I can turn it all the way down. Either way, the control is right here in my hand, right? So there's something here about being very allowing in this energy for the situation to come in and maintaining the inner knowing that your alchemy works, that your magic works, right? Because it's like your magic is real, but if you don't have, if you don't remind yourself of the convictions of like, it's worked this way and it's worked that way. You got to keep it fresh in your mind that your magic works, because it's like turning the bulb down on your alchemy, on your magic, on your ability, on your power. You need to keep that up. Keep it turned up, baby. You know, you have control about what you focus on in regards to your magic. If you start telling yourself like, oh, this don't work, blah, 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 you just turned your bulb all the way down on your alchemy, on your own magic. We don't want to do that to ourselves. I heard, okay, let's see what's the most likely and most possible outcome prediction here because of the current state of affairs. And then we're going to go into this with some clarifying cards. So let's see, what do we have? Most likely outcome is Queen Mother Nani. Liberation, baby. You're free completely of the old cycle. Look at the flowers around her. She seems to be just celebrating where she's at, okay? I'm hearing recognizing her power, recognizing her position. I love this energy. Let me see what we have at the bottom of this oracle deck as a foundation for this message. Is Katesh, sacred lust. It's not just lust, it's sacred lust. This is my first time meeting this card. It's gorgeous. Okay, your sacred lust is healthy. And again, this is talking about that desire. This hidden blessing that you have is a desire. There is a sacred lust. Okay, I heard when you look at sexuality and physical intimacy and stuff like that, it's a sacred act to you. That is a sacred space for you. You just don't have it with anybody. You just don't do it with anybody. Okay. And anything you want, I heard anything you want is sacred to the divine. Your higher self, the divine, the universe knows what you've desired, and your desires are held in sacredness. Okay. So you've wanted something. There's a sacredness to it. Okay. That desire is still within you. You're not done with it. But to become a match, a vibrational match to that desire, you have gone through some storms. And through those storms, you have leveled up. Through the life storms, the difficulties, the challenges, the obstacles that you have passed through. This was a leveling up energy that allowed you to be more in a harmonic alignment with that desire. So let's see. Was your desire simply for liberation? I'm picking up on your energy where you felt so financially strapped down and you just want to break free from all those debts and all those financial obligations from the past and have a sense of being able to breathe when you think about your finances, not having to check your account before you buy the dinner for the night type of thing. I see that happening for you. I also see somebody here who has been in a relationship in which you've learned a whole lot about yourself, about people in general, and the way relationships work. But the relationship was full of problems, difficulties, challenges. You and your partner just could not seem to get along, yet you still have a difficulty because you guys have some sort of asset or thing that you do together. You could have a business together, something like that, right? And so you're looking for a feeling of freedom to return, of liberation to return to you. I heard if you ever felt it before, because it's been a long time. Yet it's like this relationship has lost so much of its passion because of I hear all the bickering, all the arguing, all of these things. In your case, I'm seeing for you a strong message that what you can do is alchemize the situation, honey. You have the ability to take the situation and feel into the positive aspects, align yourself, your mind, your energy with the positive aspects of this relationship that you have, of this life that you have, and then I hear release that into the energy and watch it return back to you. Okay, does that mean your partner will change? For some, your partner will change. Your partner will shift. You'll watch your partner shift the way they've been acting towards you in response to the internal shift that happens. For others, you will watch more of a physical shift happen where a partner is going to shift right out of your life. So either a relationship that's been going through some difficulties will feel lighter and more liberated, free from the strains and the pains of the past, or somebody else somebody else, I stand corrected, and somebody else where the partner is not willing to align with your energy as you sustained it in a higher vibration. They will move their self out of the situation, and you will have to do nothing but allow that to happen. Okay, so I've been shuffling the everyday tarot. We're going to let the first card come out, and then we're just going to lay the spread down. What is a message here? Thank you. Starting with in the past, we have the devil. Yeah, see? The devil there, Capricorn energy. In the past, those storms, those difficulties were there in order for you to face that which you had run from at one point, is what I heard. Yeah, you have to face the devil. Otherwise, that devil will chase you forever. That devil could have been an obsession. It could have been fears. It could have been that feeling of I feel stuck energy. It could have been, the rage. Maybe you had a problem with being full of rage, okay, and anger. Yeah, somebody definitely did. That devil could have been addictions and substance abuse or alcoholism, right? The devil could have been insecurities about one's own value, about one's own ability, about one's own nature, okay? Those misconceptions that had limited you. I hear limiting beliefs and perspectives that had tied you down, feeling tied to a connection that is only sexual and there's no spirit in it, feeling tied down to a connection where maybe it was only just about the money, but it was all about the physical, being chained to the physical. So in the past, at the very least, you had this strong perspective, overarching everything in your life where you're just so stuck on the physical world. And they're showing me how in recent months, messages come through repeatedly. You keep seeing everything as only physical, which is natural because you are living in a physical body. However, we wanted you to break that spiritual. We wanted you to break that limited perspective because the physical is a side effect of the spiritual, the energetic, the vibrational, the frequency of what was. And so in this, I see what your level up came through in realizing like you're not limited by the physical experience, by the physical reality. The physical reality is a side effect of the spiritual reality. The Wheel of Fortune is right now at the bottom of the deck as the cards almost fell to the floor and I was able to catch them with my thighs. Yes, you get them thighs. The Wheel of Fortune I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck, so they want me to show that to you. So as the devil came up, like this was about, was it just the temptation of an old energy that you already broke free from, rearing its ugly head back in your face just to see if it can try once again to, I hear, to limit you, to bring you down, okay, to control you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So anything else about that? Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. With that devil energy, what I see is you have overcome huge obstacles and challenges in that, where it's like what you had did was not what you had seen anyone do before. You went above and beyond. I heard the call of duty, above and beyond anyone else has taken their call of duty. It was your duty. It was your obligation. You felt like there's something I got to do. Huge determination was necessary. Follow through, ambition, the willingness to go ahead and not be the nice guy. I heard you had to not be the nice guy in some way, but you also had to do it without abusing your power. Anything else about the past, please? They want me to look closer at these cards. Okay. And it's this storm card that immediately my attention is being drawn to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rings. 9 golden rings float around here. And what I'm getting was that 9 specific situations where it had to come full circle. It had to come full circle. It's like you had these situations that it's like everything came back to a head. Everything came back to a head. It seemed like chaos within. And I'm just hearing ego strike with the devil card. Now they're showing me, yeah, the devil can be the ego, right? Where did your level up come in? Your level up came in, they're bringing that message back too. Your level up came in where you let the divine mind and the ego mind come together and collaborate. So that's awesome. Instead of feeling like, this ability, this characteristic, this facet of your own consciousness was somehow against you. It wasn't against you, is that you were misinterpreting its meanings, its cause, its purpose in your life. Okay. With the wounded healer, with Sekhmet coming out, we have the Fool. You've literally taken a leap of faith, okay, and stepped into a new cycle. You're no longer in the old energy. You're no longer in the new old cycle. And now the divine mind and the ego mind can see how they can trust in one another. In the understanding of what the ego does and its purpose is the ability to not get offended by it, get scared of it, or try to squash it and kill it, because there's an understanding of what it's doing for you. And what the ego is doing for you is reminding you and pulling together information of what has been known factors and information that you've already input into the human brain computer. And when that comes together, and understanding like it's not there to threaten you, but it is there as a benefit to you. And then harmonize this with the spiritual mind, which is saying, hey, we're always here to benefit you. And this is what we see that has not already been data input into the human brain computer. When those two sides of the self can come together and trust that we're all here to make sure that you thrive. We're all working together to persevere our life and make it as best as possible, to empower you. We're all here to serve you. It's like you get different data and different information for different purposes. You don't get mad at the weather on your phone app that's not giving you the date on the calendar. No, you go to the calendar for calendar date information. You want to know what day Thanksgiving falls on? You're going to use a calendar. You're not going to go to the weather app and then get mad because you're finding out what the temperature is outside and what time the sun is supposed to set. No. So there was this energy here where in the past where you were looking at a data provider for the wrong data. Oh, shit. I was looking at the weather app trying to get the date for Thanksgiving. That was not going to ever happen. Or I was looking at the calendar trying to find out the temperature in LA today. That wasn't going to happen. You got to access the right data point. I hear data provider in order to understand what data you're receiving. And so that's something that's happening here. Now that you know that both the ego and the divine mind are constantly there in service to you, and you're understanding a little bit more what the data is that it's giving to you. You're not taking it so freaking emotionally. You're not taking it so offensively. You're not letting it make you go into this spiral of chaos inside your mind where they're fighting with each other. Now we're like, oh, okay, so this is the date for Thanksgiving. Let's look at the weather, and we go to the correct app. In other words, these are the known factors about what experience. This is what we know about what spirit has shown us. And even though that's what we know now, like you only have in the human brain the known factors. When you get the ego to understanding, when you get that conscious intellectual mind to understand that what spirit is showing us is not a known factor. This is going to be something completely different than we've ever known. And this internal conversation and understanding is coming in. This makes a huge change. It allows you to trust in yourself and allow the data to serve its purpose, and then not try to perform another function that wasn't even designed or created for. In your hidden blessing, you have the desire coming out with the 5 of Pentacles. So you've been alone. You do have desire. You would love to have a partnership. You would love to have those finances set straight. You would love to be okay by yourself. Somebody here, that's the big desire, is that you really are tired of feeling like you need somebody and waiting for somebody else to come and do something and be there for you and all that stuff. That has gotten old AF. Why? Because it doesn't pan out the way that you hoped it would. And so in you, there's been this desire to break codependent, toxic, low vibrational, not good enough, don't have enough, limited point of view. And really what it is what you're desiring when the 5 of Pentacles comes out is you're desiring to connect on a spiritual level. That's what you are truly looking for, is that spiritual connection, right? Even with this sacred sexuality energy, sacred lust energy, you have a desire because what you've seen so far is they may come in a great looking package. They may have a nice voice or whatever, but the fact of the matter is they don't have the spirit. They don't have that. There's no spiritual connection. Okay. I want the spiritual connection as well. Okay. You're desiring to change your physical experience into something that includes also your spiritual, your physical. You want to change it all. And in the middle of the flux that's been created, this upset, the shifting waters of the storms of life, as you confronted these devil aspects within your own consciousness, and I'm hearing within that, what it did was it stimulated you to wish, to desire something else. So there's also this acceptance here that when you know what you don't want, it helps you identify what you do want. And now you can move towards it. So that energy is also here. When we understand that the desire that we have within us works towards helping us to get our order right with the universe, our order. Yeah, just like you would Uber Eats that stuff over to the house. You're basically doing that with everything with the universe, but you've got to have the clarity about what you're asking for. It's okay to be in desire. What we want to watch out and what we want to be cautioned for is not doing it from a place of it can't happen for me belief, right? And they're also giving me this energy, like in the past, I just saw it strongly. You went through a situation that had you so emotionally reactive to it. You were hot and bothered, honey. You might have even flashed on somebody. But the fact of the matter is that experience, when you feel that way, intense emotion is as manifestationally, materializationally useful as high vibration. But it's what are you focused on at the time? So even those moments of extreme upset and anger, you could flip the script on that and go straight into what you truly desire. You can flip the script on it and go into what you prefer other than what you have. And if you notice, when you get into those extreme emotional reactions, like your voice will change. You'll use the voice. How dare, and it's like you change your voice, you raise your voice. Huge, powerful. So for somebody, has there been a storm? It's time to address it. You're going to use the voice to flip the script to, because instead, so this is what, slow it down. DJ, just hold it in place. Let it keep playing, but slow it down and say it clearer. You could use that voice in that moment of intensity to perpetuate that what you currently see that does not please you, or you can use it to purify and create the change with what you speak. In other words, let's say you're pissed off because your bank account got overdrawn because you were just trying to pay your bills so you can live and then get a little bit of something for dinner, and your bank account got overdrawn. You can get angry and use your voice to speak out, I'm so sick of being without, or you can say, use that powerful emotion and that powerful voice to say, this is the last time, and I welcome any way that my prosperity and abundance is ready to show up for me. I know I'm prosperous and abundant, and I know it's here for me, and I'm ready to allow it and ready to receive it in all the beautiful ways that are available for me. Clearly, I have not seen it, and it's okay because I'm ready to see it now. This is set up for a perfect come up. That's just a weird example. I hope you catch the meaning. Okay, if it was meant for you, you did. Okay, in the challenge, you have the harvest. That's the challenge, right? And the Queen of Cups. You know it was coming. This is a challenge, is your harvest was coming. The Queen of Cups is our psychic. She's the seer. She can see it all. She knows it's coming. And what you've been knowing is coming is the harvest. So maybe, is that what happened? You've been living like you're already in the harvest. Oh, I got a little carried away last month. I did this and I did that because I knew my harvest was coming. Don't get mad at yourself about it now. Ride the wave. I heard ride the wave. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming, because in your environment, the radical rebirth is right here. It's upside down. It is coming. It's not, you have not seen it yet, is what it told me when it was in reverse. And look, Ace of Wands, there it is. Boom. Yes, it's here. It's unfolding. This is why you could have got yourself off track a little bit, because you were living from the new energy in your spirit. And what happens is spirit starts to, thank you. That's so golden. And then I hear, living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Okay. What happens is spirit will deliver you the vision of what's here for you. You'll get that idea. You'll know, I'm tired of working here. Maybe I should go look for a new job. This city doesn't work no more. I think I should think about moving, or maybe this apartment or this house, or maybe, this friendship has just got exhausting, whatever it is, something you have that feels stuck makes you create a desire because you don't have something. Then a spirit comes in and says, yep, you can have the new. We see you. All you got to do is hold the energy. Now, here's the thing, is that you have the tendency, we all as humans have the tendency that the instant we get that idea, we think now is go time. But the ideas are the planting of the seed and the watering of it and the cultivating of it for harvest time. So what is the big issue is that you get that idea, you think it's go time now, but you got doubts. I don't know. You're hemming and hawing. I don't know how it's going to work, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. You're back and forth with yourself all the time. The pros list and the cons list, all this stuff, you got time to make it. You know what it is? It's the energy aligning within you. When it's go time, you will know it's go time because it's going to be like a gotta take a dump urge. And honey, when you got to take a dump, there is no sitting back waiting. So somebody, you knew you would eventually leave this job. You knew you were going to leave that partnership. You knew you were going to have a partner. You knew you were going to start that business. You knew you were going to go to the store. It could be big or little. It doesn't matter. You just didn't feel it. You were like, I'm not feeling it yet. Or I got my doubts. Or I don't know about this, that, or the other. Blah, 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 blah. You have all these contradictory thoughts within you. So I heard it's so difficult for humans to remove the timing of things, remove the timing of it and focus on the feeling of the fulfillment of it. So you got this great idea. I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win. I know I'm going to win. Oh, fuck, I didn't win again. Watch out for the, oh, fuck, I didn't win again, because that's going to turn the dimmer switch down on your powerful point of focus, just like we did the light bulb. Now, you are going to win. You already saw it spiritually. You don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. You are going to win. It is going to happen. You are going to move. You are going to have the relationship. The universe is here saying, yes, it's real. But you get the cues. In other words, when you start to get the feeling of it and the idea of it, it's like now you've got the roadmap. You got to travel your way there. When you get there is that got to take a dump urge. I got to go poop. I'm going straight to the toilet. Nobody can stop me. Get the heck out my way. Okay, when it feels like that, that's when it's go time. When you've got doubts and you've got the yeah buts and you got the I don't knows and you got all that stuff, it's not time. So your big thing is for now, continue to alchemize the situation. Spirit has shown you something you wanted through having what felt like, I don't like this. It was a level up energy for you. Your guidance is, alchemize the situation with the star. Honey, the universe is going to deliver it in the perfect time, in the perfect rhythm, in the perfect rhyme, on the perfect day, with the perfect face, in the perfect space. All of these things perfectly aligned. That's when you've got that gotta take a dump urge. If there is action necessary on your part, it will hit you. You know, somebody's been like, I'm going to get a better job. I know I'm going to quit this job. I know I'm going to move over there. It's going to come over you like in an instant, and it's going to be so strong. And what that means is that vision that's been growing and watering and growing is ready for harvest when you've got that gotta take a dump urge. The help you need shows up. The resources you need shows up. The attention you need shows up. The love you look for shows up. Alchemize the situation because this is your destiny. It's going to require your courage and faith to step out into what was your fated life and go into your destiny. Destiny doesn't just happen by itself. Fate will. Destiny is going to require your hope, your faith, your belief, your knowing, your trust. Yes, that's the guidance for you. Outcome energy, we have liberation with Queen Mother Nanny. Eight of Swords. Look, liberation from a stuck mentality. As a matter of fact, that liberation looks like I'm no longer going to look at. So your liberation, that's interesting the way that's coming out. Your liberation is actually coming in a limited focus. What are you limitedly focusing on? You're limitedly focusing on what you know to be true internally from the spiritual mind, not the facts that are external. Why? Because there's this understanding that the internal vision is creating the external facts. Ooh, and those are facts, okay? The internal vision is what is creating the external facts. So let's go over this all and get some more details, whatever else Spirit wants to bring out in a detailed way. I have the black and white oracle in my hand. And then, we'll do member questions. And then I'll read your alpha and omega messages as well. We'll pull a yes or no for everyone who's present today as well. I hear that. So let's do all of those things. Let's get to this black and white oracle, though. Let me see what's the past energy. Clarify this past energy, please. Thank you. A matter of public opinion. Were you stuck on worrying about what everybody else was thinking to you? Being worried about being a good person in their eyes, about trying to do the right thing for them, about what they think of you was keeping you stuck. Because what your idea was, the vision that Spirit gave you, the matter of public opinion looks a lot like what the ego knows. It looks so much right now like, well, what the ego knows doesn't have anything to do with what my spirit shows. Okay. Personal hygiene in your current energy. You have cleaned yourself up. They're showing me the backside too, which says import. You have cleaned your energy up. You've walked away from the idea that, so there, again, this is giving me the understanding of the fact that the ego mind can only give you based off of known factors. When we say known factors, previously input, data, experiences, movies, books, songs, friend stories, parent stories, his stories, her stories, all of those stories is what the ego mind can feed back to you as data. When you got an understanding of that, that helped you clean up your vibration about what the ego mind is telling you. Now those two energies can work in more balance. In your hidden blessing, old school. We're going back to the old school. We're going to remember our faith. We're going to remember the laws of the universe. When you know what you don't want, now you can identify what you do want. There is contrast. As ugly as it is ugly, is as beautiful as it can be beautiful. It's the law of rhythm. Maybe somebody here, you want to study that. But what I get is it's a self-study. Gotta do it old school. Tap into who and what you truly are. I hear tapping into who and what you truly are. Okay, old school. For some of you too, this is about you. Remembering something that you left behind about yourself in a large way. This is like soul recollection, remembering your soul self, remembering that you are a powerful being who, and that the ego is part of you. It was always there. It benefits you in various ways. Okay, what else in your challenge? Show me your challenge. A rarity. Honey, you're doing it different. You are different. The trust issues on the other side of the card is standing out. Okay, but the rarity, the harvest that you're here for, the vision that you've been given that is your harvest is not a commonality. This is not something that the ego mind has seen before. That's a challenge. That's okay. It's different. So you have a conversation with your ego when it's tripping, saying, nope, that doesn't work because this, that, and the other. And you remember her story, his story, and their story, right? So that's not going to work. And you say, hold on. I understand that you are trying to protect me. And you say to your ego, you say, listen, but what we're showing you is like that other instance where it doesn't make any sense, but it becomes real and it provides you with new data to input into the computer. But what Spirit has shown us, no, there is no known factors for it. We understand it. Can you trust us again and calm down? Because remember, we were right before. This divine mind was correct before, and it really did happen. Can we at least bank on that fact that we've been right before? We've had new experiences. We've seen things that we never expected to happen for us. They came out of the blue. But at that point, we just had a sensation, a feeling, a vision, whatever it was. Okay, yeah. And so when you have that conversation to calm the ego mind down, not chase it away, not try to kill it, not try to snuff it. No, we're not trying to kill our ego. It's not about, everybody talks about the death of the ego death. If you weren't supposed to have an ego, you wouldn't have been born with one. How is it serving you, and what kind of data is it giving you in your environment? And look at this, 1.5 mil. Didn't I tell you? And the other side of the card says it's all coming together now. Didn't I tell you that there is something here that is coming in, that the universe said, yes, you get it. Yes, 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 you get it. It's coming in. It's of great value to you. Is this a wealth of your spiritual rebirth? Because I did get the energy here about like this situation has caused you to focus on your spirituality. Through that, you start to remember that all things are created through you, okay? And you align your energy with what you choose to see. And your guidance, keep your faith. Alchemy, the star, Queen Nefertiti, show me more. Cheating, but the other side says, come get it. Honey, somebody will say you're cheating in life when you do this. Again, we're not worried about the public opinion. But the fact of the matter is, it's not really cheating. It's that you're taking the shortcut. You're taking the shortcut. You're not trying to make the outside transform by working directly with the outside. You're cutting to the core. You're cutting to the root. You're cutting to the source, to the seed. You're planting the seed and growing a whole new thing. Growing a whole new thing. How are you doing this? You're doing this alchemically. You're doing this spiritually. So it doesn't mean that you're not taking action in the physical world. Of course, you're taking action in the physical world. You're coming to get it, right? But you're also bringing and more focused upon bringing that spiritual aspect to it. If I want to be a millionaire with 1.5 million extra just sitting around in the bank, ain't got to check the bank no more, how can I feel that way today? How am I actually that person now? What's the same in my life today and then? Okay, there's that quantum leaping energy again. You know, with the $1.5 million extra in the bank, I'm still going to hang out with my kids, my grandkids. I'm still going to clean toilets. I'm still going to cook food. I'm still going to wake up. I'm going to poop. I'm going to pee. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to wash my face and my booty. I'm going to wash my hair too. What do you know? I'm still going to put shoes on. I'm going to put socks on first, just like now. These are the things that are same between here and where I want to be. So again, as opposed to in the past, you would have just focused on the physical aspect, going to a job, how to make $1 million. Well, they said if I have 7 forms of income, then I can make $1 million. And now your energy is stretched everywhere because you're trying to attack it from a physical place. And Spirit's like, let's work with your spiritual energy. Let's attract it. You're working more on attracting, okay? It's more powerful that way, I hear. And it's a lot more, I hear, easy that way. So let's look at your most likely outcome here with Queen Mother Nani and the 8 of Swords. It's a hit. Yes. So it looks like whatever this is, again, for some of you, this is finances. For some of you, this is about your spirituality. And for some, this is about a connection that you've been desiring. You get it, and it's a hit. Okay? Guidance, come get it. Attract it, attract it, attract it. Yeah, that's kind of cheating, but that's okay. It's not really cheating. It's using the energies. Somebody else will say, you cheated. How did you win that? Well, the secret is I focused my energy. I attracted it. I didn't go chase it, which makes it immediately run from me. But I heard somebody say this beautiful. When you're chasing something, you know, you could get it that way too by chasing it. But you're going to have to learn how to run real fast. You're going to have to exercise real hard. And you're going to have to learn how to tackle like a mofo, like an NFL player. I'm just saying. You can attract it. You're going to attract it in this case. This is somebody who is learning to stop being stuck by the physical realm. You're learning how to use your powerful point of focus, your words, and your communications to be more in an attractive energy. Okay, you got the sense of it. You got the sense of it with clairalience and mainstream. You realize like things have been very mainstream. You've been doing things the same old way as everybody else. Switching up the game here, it's a whole game changer. This is what I have for your download today. I didn't see any member questions in the box. I'm going to go ahead and read your Alpha and Omega messages. If it's there before I finish, then I'll go ahead and address those too. And then I'll pull a yes or no for you. I have the Chibi Tarot here to pull your yes or no. Let's see what we have. Be open to success. Oh my gosh, I love the way these messages we pull first and read last have a whole pretty bow. It's Chariot energy. It says, look at all the wonderful things you can do when you listen to your divine guidance. You've balanced so many different priorities and have come out a winner. There will be a lot of recognition and praise headed your way, but don't be shy. Allow others to shower you with the gratitude you deserve. Beautiful. So success, you got to be open to success, alchemizing your energy towards the success, looking at all the storms in your life and how that storm was really beneficial because all it did was it helped me align my energy with what I want to be, okay? Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe the fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing and watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty this Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? Didn't we talk about being in a surrender, allowing the universe, and allowing for timing? This is what we have for your download today. Embrace the power of this opportunity. It's a new moon in your life. Let me get you a yes or no for everybody, whoever watches this video on any time and space. Think about your yes or no question. And then if we get an ace within the 13th card pull, that'll be a clear and specific yes. Spirit knows how you're forming your question and is actually guiding you. Your inner self is guiding you because they also know whether we're going to get a yes or no answer already. So this will work for all of you. What is the message that I have for you right now? What is the message? Yes or no? Yes or no? What is your answer? Okay, you can put your yes or no question in the comment if you choose, or something else that to you represents the fact that you're ready to receive this. Okay, did you claim the message? Are you a finisher? Okay, did you share it on social media? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th card says yes. The 5th card says yes. So your answer is yes. This is what I have for you today. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. That's all, folks. And I'm out.